But the clip I want to show you is back to the old box kick. Now that we said defence is one of our strengths.
Yeah.
The maul, we mauled well. The scrum was still solid, but back to the box kick. Now, if I want to show you this clip, firstly, a few things happened. They picked Moodie against Korobetti.
Yeah.
What a brave move. He was superb in the URC, took all his eyeballs. He's so good with the eyeball. And if you go through this clip, the very first thing you'll see, they've got the three guys running there. They're still ahead of Moodie at that stage. I want to tell you now, and we'll discuss that point I want to make now. Korobetti is standing dead still. He can only make you picked it up so well. There's the ball. You can only go up. So advantage to Moodie. You can't get stationary and then jump up very easily. But if you're running, you've got the flying start. Brilliant from Moodie there. Eye on the ball for a young winger. Never took his eye off the ball, both of them. But the one had motion, the other one not. But Mackie, what I discussed with you, I got to share with the guys. I think it's time. Let's first finish with this one. From a coaching point of view, high jump technique, left knee up, right knee up, right arm up, catch the ball. So technically, very good coaching on that individual. He's got the skill. They picked the right guy, and he took that ball very, very well. But I want to ask you guys a question. Shouldn't the guy that's waiting for the ball not catch it? And rather the guy that runs back with Kane and the two Wallabies, it's much safer, and he's in motion. Meaning, if they kick on you, Owen, and it's not you catching it and me, it's you. If Nick is in your side, he competes with me. And if he can't get it, if Nick can't get it, you catch it. It's almost like a kickoff. If I can't catch the kickoff here, the tap-back will catch it. Yeah. So I think from a safety point of view, all that thing, maybe Jonathan...
Sorry.
No, have a go.
No, I was just saying that Korobetti, the mistake he made was he set too early. I think when you're taking those high kicks, box kicks, you've got to set away from the ball.
Get motion.
You've got to, and then go in motion towards it as it's coming down. So that both of you are in the air and it's an aerial contest. If you're underneath the ball and waiting, it's like a cricket catch. You don't move. You're going to catch it.
Absolutely.
But you haven't got any ability to jump.
Nick, that's where what you said so wisely, Mackie, that's where the collisions take place. Owen run and I run and both jump and it's that thing in the air. And now someone gets a yellow against him because you jumped too late. But what if we take that receiver sort of out of the game, and you rather the guy running back, because now you're both in motion, go for the same ball.
Unfortunately, it's always in rugby, the guy going forward takes the ball and not the guy running backwards. Every single time. From a kickoff, if you're standing and it's going over your head, you always leave it to the guy behind because it's such a much easier take. The issue, I promise you, is the timing from Korobetti as opposed to his technique wasn't good enough because he's got to get in the air. In the Northern Hemisphere, there isn't a single fullback or wing that will take it standing still like he did. Every single one of them will jump because the moment they're in the air, Canan Moodie can't hit him in the air unless he's higher than him. But Moodie got incredibly
It's the fight
high.
for the airspace.
Exactly.
The other thing that Moodie quite did really, really well is he attacked the ball quite early. And that allowed him, a hang time in the air and couldn't really get up. But we discussed something off air. Maybe there's a coaching opportunity here to think outside the box because, like Swys has said, let's say we kick it onto you, okay? The three of us, we now are your tax or your blockers from you not getting the ball. Isn't there maybe opportunity for you to rather contest, you being on Owen's team. And rather try and tap the ball into his hands than having Owen get up? Because I think that would possibly be a game changer with the way we actually better take that player, but also making it fair in the end.
I'll come to you now. Now, I'm running back. The ball's over my head.
Okay, but I'm
looking, I'm looking like this. I mean, you're going to be tripping over your own
stand
feet.
there. I'm Moodie, you're the Australian guy.
So now the kick goes.
Now the kick comes. Now, and we can show the clip again. Move, Nick. And I move, watch the ball, and I watch the ball. Now it's between you and I who competes for the ball.
Goes up.
So now it will never be a collision like this. It's a collision side on safer.
So maybe something.
It's just to think about.
No, it is. It is. I would be very, very nervous about that because I think that the receiver has the guy who's receiving the box kick has everything in his favour, and the guy running to catch it has very little in his favour because he's not allowed to smack the guy in the air because he'll get a yellow card. So he has to be someone like a Moodie who really gets up in the air and gets really high.
See, that's debatable.
So wait, let me get clarity.
Moodie.
Moodie.
Yeah.
I think to Callaway, I'm just giving an Australian name.
Yeah.
Kurambeti.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I've got my steps all wrong. So they say, you too start competing. So you attack it that way, but you compete with Moodie in the air.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe a Kurambeti stays and waits.
But then Kurambeti's got to get right out the way, because otherwise the two of us are going to...
No, he's not. Kurambeti's not going to jump. You've picked him up, the callers come, so he's going to chase, the balls come through. So you're almost in a Springbok jersey.
Yes.
You're running the line.
Exactly what you mean. But for me, it's... I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen a guy stand still to try and take one up and under. I mean, Kurambeti got it completely wrong. And I think mainly because in Australia, they don't field up and unders all that much. It's all ball in hand, ball in hand. So, I mean, he might have been practicing catching an up and under all day, and he would have caught it if Moodie hadn't jumped ahead of him. But there isn't any New Zealander who wouldn't have been in the air there. There's no Irish player or English player that wouldn't have got in the air there. And Kurambeti got himself into the wrong place. I'd rather coach Kurambeti to go and stand 10 metres away from where the ball's going to land and then accelerate into it to give yourself some airtime, then ask a number 8 to run backwards and compete with...
Let's pause it.
Just hang on. Another option is, Nick, you find that the guys shut down the space quickly enough, and you see a lot of guys, and they start slowing down. And they shuffles, like, I've got it down, I've covered enough. He shuffles, then he jumps.
Yes.
Kurambeti got to the space,
and
he covered stuff. He got there too early.
Yeah, of course.
That's what happened.
Of course,
so,
of course.
Yeah, but interesting how...
You can have a look here. Look at in this picture, and you can see he stops now. He stops. He's on the 10-metre line, and he's stopped. He's waiting for the ball to come into his hands. He has no idea that Moodie's going to be as competitive as that.